everybody. We're going for a little walk in the front to go check out the flowers. Really want to see, what is it called again? The bee balm? And see if there's any bees on there. So we're going from the back to the front. We should see if Brianna is. Hey, wait! The windowsill. Hold on. Let's see, where's Chloe? Oh. Chloe! Okay, well, I won't put that on the camera. Oh, look at the flowers. The roses. I don't know why these didn't blow up. There was a whole, look at, there's those black grasshoppers. Right there, see them? They're eating probably the new leaves of the area. There's another one over here.
Oh, poor Lego.
Oh no! Yep, I think they're eating the new growth that comes out, and I can't even get any blooms. But here we go. And I'm gonna come over here first and get the bee balm. Here we go. Walking over here. Walking over here. There we go. Alright. I don't see the bees. Hi, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, we have our old barbecue grill over here. It's gonna be taken out next Thursday.
Good morning.
But we've had a couple of bumblebees, and I think they flew off. They flew away, Daddy. Yes, we did. We had a neighbor come over, so we talked to him for a while. He's getting ready to move, which sucks. Which sucks. Yeah. Here are these roses. Can't wait to get bigger. We transplanted these roses over here because they were on the side of the house over there where it's kind of dark, and they didn't do so good. They were like dying. I don't think they were getting enough sun. Yeah, right. Yeah. So we planted them here. This one I don't think survived. It's like looking really dead, dying. I was trying to give it hope and feed it some. And I think too many the transplant didn't want to work for it. Everything looks good. Let's see. What are these? Mexican heathers that my daughter gave me from hers. Well, we had our other house, and actually she's staying in, Mexican heather there. It came back like it was dying, and she gave me a couple clippings, and now they're growing. Can't wait till they get bigger. It's gonna look really pretty. Alright, so over here, walk over here. So we're planting some of our pineapples. I really think I told him to plant them different places, and he's like, I really don't think he would think they would grow at all. Just like, we'll just plant them here. But look, finally.
I planted them here because in the wintertime the heat off the wall keeps them from freezing. And they didn't freeze this year. So it worked.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Coco! That's my daughter's dog. We're babysitting. Here's my grand doggy. Chloe, wait! Chloe! Chloe! These are my mint. Chloe! 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 Hey, pretty girl! My sunflowers. Some of my roses. I'm gonna trim some of them down, but they were starting to bloom. Hey, guys! Hey, Elizabeth! There you go. Trying to see what we could find around here. Oh, there's an airplane. Right time. Look at how big the finale is. Doesn't even look like one of these. Oh. They're getting bigger. They don't freeze, maybe. I don't know. Hey, lizard guy. Eating the bugs for me. Yeah, so this is the Luffa Gourd. Oh, right there. Oh, screaming all around.
See them right here. There's one of the gourds.
One right there. Flowers were blooming real pretty last night, and that's coming from way over here. Or is it down there?
No, it actually starts right behind that marigold.
The Luffa Gourd? I thought you planted one in there too.
No, I did. But this one starts here.
Oh, okay. And then it just
vine,
went all the way over there.
No, hang on, that's the wrong one. If you follow that vine, it's right here. And then it climbs up.
Yeah, so there's two of them growing up there. But I think that's the one over there.
Well,
yeah, so it might be this one.
I planted a loofah here.
I thought you did.
Yeah, it might be a loofah there. No, I think that's a cucumber.
I don't know. They both look like the same thing.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so hang on. All right, so that vine is the loofah. This, I think, is a cucumber.
On the other side?
Yeah, so this is the loofah.
You sure the flowers kind of look the same though?
No, but look, it comes from here. And see the different leaves? See how that leaf? That's the loofah leaf. This is cucumber leaf. So this is a cucumber. Alright, but that's the loofah that's coming from down here. So if you follow this vine, it goes up here,
but I don't.
Goes right there, and then comes up, and that's coming off of this vine.
But the cucumbers look like, the flowers look just like they.
But look, so if you feel them, this is a rougher leaf.
Yeah, I see that, but I'm just saying that from the flowers, they look the same.
I think what you're seeing is you're seeing some of the loofah flowers, and we're just not seeing the cucumber flowers.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
But how exciting was this one? What is it?
That is
the
a cucamelon.
Cucamelon.
Cucamelon,
yeah. And where do we see the babies?
There's one right here.
One over here.
There's one there. There's one there.
Okay.
I'm really
see the little melons.
Little baby cucamelons.
And this is what our blackberry?
Blackberry.
Blackberry. And the birds are eating it.
Well, you can get like.
No, we saw a couple right ones.
Those are over there. They got all those too.
Yeah,
birds and squirrels.
They are loving it here. We've seen more birds now sticking around.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're like taking a bath in this little makeshift which is so cute. Oh, that's made from cake. The plastic cake that you get from the stores. Cake covers, yeah. Yeah, the top and the bottom, and then pots. Yep. And here's my first time tote garden. Let's see, my tomatoes. Let's see some in here. I think there's a Roman tomatoes. We have some seeds. A whole bunch of seeds in a, what's it, a bag or something, a sack. And I threw a whole bunch of seeds in to see what could grow. They were old, and so we have these tomatoes. I think they're Roman tomatoes, and then I think this is a chili, and beside it is another chili, maybe bell pepper or something.
Bell pepper or
chili pepper, cayenne pepper or something. But then I threw a whole bunch of seeds in here that were like tarragon seeds or marjoram. I don't see any of those come up, but I looked, and if you pick up one of these leaves, smell and taste it, it's actually celery, which is so cool because we tried to do celery before and it would not grow. But in here it seems like it's growing really good. I can't wait to just see it, and then hopefully put some in chili. She's right here. She's right here. Look, Chloe. Okay. Okay. You want to go inside and see some water or something? And then I think this is, for some reason, I put scraps and stuff in here, and I think that's a potato plant. So, Murphy. I think he scared her most of the time. Look at Chloe. Chloe.
Come here.
She's like, she's not gonna do anything, but she's just cranky.
Go.
She don't like his enthusiasm.
Nice.
She doesn't like his enthusiasm.
Hug. No.
Aw.
Come on, get in the house.
It's alright.
Get in the house.
Thinks she's probably tired. Put her in the house. Well, she's over here at our house in her garden. But I think that's a papaya. Look how pretty the leaves are. It looks a little different. Yeah. It's some yellow. I like it. It's like a heart. Right. We all get that way. That's what you tell them. Hey kids, get out of our yard. That's what she's trying to tell them. Do you see how pretty that papaya leaf is?
Yeah.
Why is it yellow like that?
I think it was starting to get root bound.
Really?
That's probably why I took them out.
I think it looks good like that. They actually have plants that grow like that.
Variegated.
Yeah. Yeah. Move it. You want my camera side on, huh? Can I take a picture? I see you. And I thought of you there. A neighbor, somebody just got home. So the dogs get so excited. And some zinnias.
Alright, so this is our grapes right there on the arbor. So we've got a whole bunch of grapes in there.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool.
I was trying to get a photo or the camera to get little baby ones you could see, but
Yeah, they're still very, very tiny.
I don't know how to work the camera very good, obviously.
And that right there, that's well, that's our onions and that's our garlic back there. And what's right in front there, that's a lettuce plant gone to seed. And once the seeds get a little dried out, I'm gonna collect all the seeds so I won't have to buy seed next year.
Yeah. Which when you were watering it, it smelled so good.
Oh, did it really?
Yes, that's why I think I had mentioned it there, but.
And back there, that's our, oh shoot, what are they?
What? Mustard?
No, not mustard. The greens. Anyway, but we're growing seeds on those as well.
The mustard greens?
No, it's not mustard. It's yeah. Anyway.
Broccoli?
No, but look, here's our tomato. Look at that tomato, man. It's starting to get ready. They're all getting nice and big. And they say you can't grow tomatoes in Florida. I got news for you. That was a Rutgers tomato.
What was the green?
Collard greens.
Collard greens.
Collard greens.
There you go.
And this is our other tomatoes, our round tomatoes, which we've taken a whole bunch off of them. You can see they're getting nice and ripe. We actually ate those last night.
Oh yeah, it's really good with the salad too. And on our burger too, yeah.
Yeah, we're recording the audio to this the day after. And then up in there, that is our purple tomatoes. So where you see the dark green on the top of the tomato, it'll actually be like a purplish color and red underneath. They're a sweeter tomato. Really good tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then right next to the tomato.
Try to get the tag on this.
Yeah,
so you can see. Which I'm excited about getting any tomato actually.
Any tomato's a good tomato.
Yes. It's so good.
And we got basil in between the two tomatoes.
Yeah.
That was a purple basil, but not all of it came out purple. Some of it's still red.
Maybe we didn't nip out the top to make it push out some.
No, even when they were young, they're in the seed tray. And those are
But
the
you
yellow
do have
pear.
one. I think I took a video of it.
Yeah. Those are the yellow pear tomatoes, which are good. They taste pretty good.
Yeah, I like them actually.
I don't know if they're any better than a regular red tomato, but they're definitely interesting.
Add color to your.
Yeah, adds
Your
color to your
salad.
salad. That's cool. And then that's our kale.
And then
Along
our
with-
zinnia.
Well, there's a zinnia there, but right behind it is some of the amaranth.
Yeah.
And kale should go through the summer.
And there's a carrot.
Same thing with the amaranth. Amaranth. Yeah, those are all carrots up front. And then my other tomatoes back there is a little tiny white Thomasville tomato, which will not
I
grow.
know, it's so high.
It's like, I don't know, 3-4 inches. And the one next to it is not made any tomatoes yet, but that's the pink. And I think that's a purple and another, I think that's a homestead. You can see we got tomatoes in there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Got a ton of tomatoes coming in. Plant next to it's got one that's almost red in it, but it's like buried all up inside the plant. You can't really see it.
Yep, there's the basil.
Yeah, and that's the purple
Pretty
basil going to
flower.
seed, which I'm going to let that one seed
Wow,
out
so
so I can
good.
get some seeds for next year.
Oh, good, because I was going to chop it down.
And that's our oregano that's next to our peas, which are drying out so I
Look
can
at
get
the
seeds.
bee balm.
There's some more
It's
bee balm.
blooming.
You notice we have all this stuff on the outside of the beds, and that's so that hopefully it'll help keep the pests down and keep the bugs out. Yeah, it works to a certain extent. More peas. You can see I've got a few green pods there, but eventually they'll dry up and I'll be able to use those for seed. That's why they're still up, is I'm waiting for those pods to basically finish
Yeah,
up.
I didn't see hardly any flowers on this.
No, I think the flowers are done.
Yeah.
And then that's
Some
some
milkweed.
milkweed. Yeah, it's flowering out. Right in front of my tomato patch, which is got a lot of
And
weeds.
that
in it.
one was not planted. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, I think it's more like 3 maybe, but yeah, it's been a while.
The
'cause that
seed
thing's
just
huge.
fell in the cracks
Yep.
right there and
Grew.
grew. That one grows huge.
Yeah. So back in behind there, you see our our potato plants, and then some beans at the edge. On the lizard.
Oh, there's a
Mr.
lizard. He's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you
I think
doing?
that lizard's
How you
flirting
doing?
with my wife.
He is. He's like, hey. What's going
My
on?
wife, son.
Oh, he kept bobbing his head.
She ain't into lizard people. She gets upset with me, my skin gets all scaly.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm gonna say type, but some sunscreen.
Our fire pit, which we're playing around with an idea to make a barbecue grill in there.
Yeah. I think we're looking
And here we got
onions.
onions, and then some peppers with some beans and carrots.
good. Get all those seeds on that onion.
Yep, hopefully we'll get some good seeds. Last year we got seed, but it didn't really grow, so I'm
Oh,
gonna let
that
those
is.
kind of sit. I know, it's crazy.
So tall.
I think it's like 4 foot tall. Some more
at that.
peppers. We actually harvested
that
those.
chili.
Yeah,
Chili,
big old.
chili, chili.
Now, I think those are a sweet pepper. We haven't tried them yet. And then back there's some cowhorn peppers, which those are supposed to turn red, so we're letting them go. And then next to that's some basil.
Look at the basil, so pretty.
And
Look
then
at the
next to that is cilantro
flower.
flowering out, so we get some seeds, and I got some more lettuce.
How pretty the basil
More
are.
basil, yeah.
Gonna make some pesto.
Now, I'm telling you, if you haven't put basil in your garden, you got to do it, man. Because when you go around in your water, it makes the basil. It makes the garden smell so
Oh
good.
my gosh. And
More peppers.
they look so round and perfect.
That is a nasturtium, or nasturtium as people call it. Some more cilantro and
Oh,
lettuce.
that smells so good. With the basil.
Lettuce is all coming
With
out.
the basil.
Those are little tiny peppers, which got a pretty good spice to them. You see one little red one down there.
Yeah, see the red one.
And then that's some amaranth, and then the ones with the red flowers in the back, that's actually amaranth as well. That's a heart lies bleeding or something like that.
I can't remember.
But yeah, the leaves taste good, and that's our broccoli. Now you can't really grow broccoli heads this time of year, but the leaves grow great, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
leaves
they're
are
so
tasty.
good.
Yeah, so we add those into salads all
Tastes
the time.
just like broccoli.
Yep.
Just
Not
without-
as much like broccoli as broccoli does, because I don't like broccoli, but I'll eat the leaves.
Yeah.
So. And then
They're
over
good for
here,
dipping just as well.
That's
too,
our stevia,
yes,
which is next to the
look at
strawberries.
That.
So that way you got something sweet and something a little tart.
Yeah.
And there's all of our strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Which we put the plastic bags around to help keep the bugs off. Doesn't really work all that great, but we'll see.
No, it puts the leaves up.
It helps some, yeah.
It helps with lifting the leaves up, and you can lay your strawberries on there or on the leaves to keep the strawberries from hitting the ground, so the bugs don't get at them as much.
I mean, even if the bugs do get to them, we just cut the bad parts off and eat the rest.
Yeah.
So
I tried.
Watered.
Yeah, I tried a little bit more stuff. Like I tried orange peelings in there, and I think it has helped a little bit. What some people say to put like cracked eggs because it's harder for them. They don't like the edging of the eggs shells.
I did put the cage around it because we had squirrels eating them before, but now the squirrels aren't eating them.
But
now
just
it's
as
the bugs.
It's
actually roly-polies is what we figured out.
Yeah, the roly-polies and some little ants.
Yeah, but mostly the damage is done by roly-polies.
Yeah, but if you're out here early enough, you can probably get yourself a good ones. But the trick is also to keep it off the ground.
Yeah. Prop them up on leaves or what have you.
Yeah, prop them up on leaves. But if you prop up on leaves and you don't have a cage, then that's for the birds and everything to see.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They're like, oh, check it out. There's something red over there. Let's go see.
They are attracted to that color.
Yes.
And that is our other Luffa Gourds, which are going crazy, man. They're going all up, almost all the way to the top.
Oh, and just to let you know on the strawberries that my dad, my father Jesus had recommended using the plastic baggies around it. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Maybe hopefully you'll check it out and see.
Yeah.
But he told me to do that so they could lift up the strawberries from off the ground. But my family used to pick strawberries. Not pick strawberries. Work on the strawberry fields. A long time ago, so I figured they're the experts on it.
Yeah.
Alright. Now the loofah, I'm excited about.
Yeah, it's going all the way up over the top.
I'm excited because I would love to use it with
baby loofahs in there.
With our bodies, maybe the scrubbers for doing the dishes. And then when they get old, you can always put them in compost.
Yeah, we bought one plant and planted it last year. It didn't do real well.
Yeah, but you ended up getting
one. Yeah, we got one and a half planted. 1.5, but yeah. So we got enough seeds though, where we got some new plants started. So hopefully, as long as we get
out of there,
it's like a dozen or so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Some more marigolds. This is actually all part of my square foot garden.
Look how pretty that marigold is. It's
huge,
really nice.
So
pretty.
Yeah. One behind it's even bigger, but it doesn't have as many flowers.
Yeah, that's why I loved it. It was like, oh my gosh.
There's some kale right behind it, and then you see the seed pods. That's actually bok choy, which I actually grew for the seed pods, and then some garlic next to it. Some dill right there.
Yeah, look how pretty the dill flowers are coming up. Smells so good.
And then right next to that, I forget what that is, cabbage or something. No, I'm thinking that's cauliflower.
More tomatoes.
Yeah, another tomato plant.
Coming up.
And we're doing really well. Like I said, somebody told me that you can't grow tomatoes in Florida after May. Well, it's the 1st of June. So
and there's some more basil, purple basil.
Yeah, I got the basil. All of this is to help deter the bugs.
Yeah, and this is on your what garden?
This is the square foot garden.
Square foot garden.
Those are dragon tongue beans, which are still flowering, so I'm making.
Which I'll show you what they kind of look like. I thought I had a little picture.
Yeah, there's one right there.
And they taste just like beans.
Yeah, that's a bean you eat the pod, so it's really not so much for the beans inside as it is. But I'm gonna let some of those grow and get bigger and fatter, and then dry out so I can collect seeds.
There they are.
Yeah, those are the dragon tongue beans. With the pretty little
I love the
flowers.
pretty purple flowers.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Got a little pest damage, but not too bad.
Yeah.
All in all, that square foot garden has done fantastic.
It has.
Very pleased
everything
with
in there. You can pick everything, a whole bunch of stuff in there. Make yourself a salad. You incorporate it into your meals, or because you have stuff to put stir fry, whatever. I mean,
more
your
marigolds.
herbs.
And some more dragon tongue beans next to that.
All up in this one garden.
All that's about a 12-foot by a 3-foot garden. Some more of the tomatoes. Now you see this tomato is actually looking really bad. And I was like, what the heck? What is going on with the tomato? But I found a molehill underneath, and so the moles were digging. So I squished the dirt back down. Hopefully I can save it, but I have to get those, and that's it. Yeah, some more dill, and then another tomato plant. But you see that one is doing fine, but the one next to it is dried out and dying. That's because of the stinking moles.
Yeah, that dirt.
Yeah. And then that is some more of the amaranth.
And then the lettuce.
The lettuce behind it, but yeah, I got to pull that out. It's already gone bad. It's already bitter.
Yeah.
That's some cauliflower, or no, broccoli. That's broccoli. Right.
More tomato. Oh yeah, there.
Kohlrabi, and then that's the other side of the tomato there. It's right next to the strawberries. Now this is our lemongrass. Yep. Lemongrass is a really nice tufting grass that smells like lemon. It's fantastic. Works great for bug repellent, making teas, all kind of stuff. And then more stevia behind that, up underneath our plum tree. And there you can see our plums. Not as many this year, but we still have a pretty good batch. You know, there's probably a dozen or so still left on the tree. And we've been eating them a couple a day, every day since.
We have a squirrel eyeing it though.
Oh man, we found one this morning where the squirrel knocked it down and ate half of it.
Ate half of it? Why do you get half of it with you?
I wouldn't mind so much if they eat the damn thing, but you always leave some behind. Like, dude, finish your meal.
Yeah.
It's like when I was a kid, man. You put it on your plate, you're eating it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some there.
More. They're really turning nice and purple.
Oh man, we had a couple this morning and they were tasty.
Yeah, they're really good.
So
Very sweet. The skin's a little sour, but not bad.
But that's what a plum is.
Now that's a mustard plant on the seed. One of the Florida broadleaf mustards.
And it's so pretty.
Yeah, they really are neat looking. Yeah.
It's like
but they're huge, so I mean, you gotta have them somewhere out of the way because they get big.
And if you want to save the seeds, you would take them out. Otherwise, you're gonna get that all over your yard.
Right.
The seeds go.
Which actually not bad because you know we get volunteers. Matter of fact, that was a volunteer.
Yes.
That was not planted there. I didn't plant.
Actually, we had a couple people in our neighborhood that says, "Hey, do you have a mustard seed? Can I have one?" My daughter has taken. Do you have any mustard seeds? Because they're
mustard,
they like
not seeds,
mustard greens. I mean.
So you can use the seeds as well.
Yeah. So.
But yeah,
they're pretty.
I mean, and it was really neat because it literally did. It grew everywhere.
Well, some of the geese and ducks will eat some
of
that.
What's it called, Mama?
A honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle.
Yeah. Honeysuckle.
Yeah, we got some honeysuckle growing.
Yeah.
It's really gone crazy. We planted this.
It is.
What, last year? It was last year, first part of last year.
2 years ago, yeah. Yeah, but I think when Jessica gave it to us.
And so it's growing well. There's some more of the milkweed that's blooming out. We got all kind of different colors on the milkweed too. And that is our little meadow garden underneath our other plum tree. Which has got some plums on it. It's really weird, like this is the only branch. One branch grew plums.
It's leaning out to the side.
You know, the weather was weird because it got hot and then it froze, and then it got hot and then it froze again. So I don't think
there's the other milkweed that we have with the red and orange. It's really pretty.
Yeah, some more milkweed, various some of the other flowers. You notice that the marigolds are up in between the milkweed, and that's to help keep the aphids off.
Yes.
And that's some, what is this?
Salvia?
Salvias. And then that's the purple salvia, then we got some red coming up here in a second. The red is the native, apparently, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Oop. And then that's our fennel, which has gone nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Stuff is like 6-7 foot tall.
And what is it, the butterflies love it?
Yeah, the swallowtails will eat, or they like to live on milkweed, carrots, and not milkweed. The swallowtails like the fennel, carrots, and dill.
Yes.
Right, and the monarchs like the milkweed.
The eggs on there.
So if you're wanting butterflies, this is what you want to plant.
Yes.
Right, and that's why this is our butterfly garden, which is still a work in progress. We're getting there though.
But the fennel went all crazy.
But we had a brand new swallowtail running around today. It was really cool.
Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, I got the monarch on that one, but the swallowtails today.
And back behind there, you can see our pond, which we're still building houses, so it's full of trash, man.
Oh my god.
Hopefully they'll come and clean it up, but if not, I'll have to do it at some point, I guess. But there's still several houses to be built back there.
And I forgot what those are called. I don't know. I
not iris,
had
are they?
like pods.
Are they irises?
I don't know what irises. Well, I'll take another video of it.
Yeah,
They come out. They look like.
We're gonna have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, they look like trumpet flowers that come out.
Yeah,
I
really
can't
pretty
remember.
flowers. Should be blooming out any day now.
If I'm able to take a picture.
There's some more of the bee balm and next to our fennel there.
Yeah, the bee balm. So pretty. I'm excited.
All that's up underneath our loquat tree, our smaller of the two. We actually have several now, but our original two loquat trees, they were actually here when we bought the house.
I planted that bee balm because I wanted something else to grow. Probably nothing was growing there every time I tried to plant something on that side. And then I just pulled some roots of the bee balm and just like pulled it apart, just stuck them inside the dirt and watered it, and just left it there, and that's how much it's grown from last year. Was it last year? Right.
No, I think that's 2 years ago.
No, I think it was last year.
It might have been last year.
Yeah.
I know the fennels, at least, this would be the third year.
Oh yeah, the fennel's third year.
Maybe fourth.
Yeah, because the bee balm, I just planted it, and that's how big it's grown now. So the bee balm will stay there.
Yeah, the fennel kind of dies back in the wintertime, but it comes right back in the spring. Really bushes out.
But yeah, that's crazy.
And you can take the seeds off that fennel and
how tall
cook it.
it's grown.
Yeah, I know, it's nuts. That's I think the biggest it's gotten
Yes.
so far. But I mean, it drops seed. We got a bunch of brand new ones this year that weren't there last year.
Look at the bumblebee.
Yeah. Lots of pollinators. Lots of pollinators.
They're happy.
It's kind of worried at the beginning of spring. We didn't have a lot of bees and
No.
such, and then they
Now
definitely
they're
made a comeback, and they are all over the place now.
I think they weren't sure what the weather.
Yeah.
It's not time. Is it time for them? It's not time for them. Or they went someplace else.
I'm telling you, man, the weather was weird this year.
Well, and so
We
didn't
literally
have any
got
flowers.
we got freezes, and then like within a week, it got up to like 80, 90 degrees, and then it went back to freezing again.
Well, like
So-
the ducks right now are still, usually at the beginning of spring, I thought that the baby ducks or the babies are starting to come out, the ducklings, things, but they're still coming out with babies all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and it's summer, gonna be summer.
Yep.
So I think they weren't sure either.
It's just another view of our.
No, there's supposed to be I thought I saw, right there,
Oh, it
the
was
butterfly.
Yeah, it was a monarch butterfly.
If you saw the butterfly, yeah. I was trying to get him. He's like teasing me. He's like, come find me. Come find me.
Oh, and that is our
Elderberry.
elderberry bushes. And you can see the berries are just starting to come out. It had flowers all up on it. You can see in a second there's the flowers back
When
there.
they come out, I'm going to try to do elderberry syrup so I can have in there, and maybe we can post it up. We can have those
This is our Seminole pumpkins.
instructions on it. Yep. The leaves are
Big old
giant
leaves.
leaves.
And there's a big old pumpkin,
Yeah, there it is.
which is way bigger than the ones we had last year already.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Pretty sure the
excited.
Seminole pumpkin, I'm not
We just like-
it's either that or we grew pumpkins, but I thought they were Seminole pumpkins.
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't label the seeds. It's like, what is it? I'm pretty sure that this is what it is. They look like it. What do you think? Well, I don't know. Let's see what
I'm
happens.
pretty sure they're Seminole pumpkins. I remember that coloring. And then we got some watermelons, some little,
Yay,
smaller round
I'm so excited for the
watermelon.
watermelon.
It'll be a couple months before they get big.
I'm just
We're looking forward
excited.
to it. We
Some
got
more basil. Lemon
three of
basil.
them. Well, there's lemon basil and tomatoes in there.
Tomatoes, yeah.
Some smaller
There's
tomatoes.
some
I planted much
sunflowers
later. So.
on the corners, but they're still small.
So hopefully once the other tomatoes have died back, these tomatoes will just be kicking in.
Yep.
Hopefully. There's more basil in there. That's the lemon basil. Lemon basil
Smells
spreads like
so
crazy.
good. Bye, everybody.
Thanks once again for stopping by. We really appreciate you guys taking a look at our videos. And do me a favor, like, subscribe, and let us know what you think. Most importantly, grow some. Oh, and check out this moth we found, too. It's pretty neat.
Yes, have a wonderful day. God bless you all.